Good morning. My name is Mike Grayston. This is Ericksen Infiniti. We're just here today to do a quick tour of the Infiniti M sedan. The M sedan comes with two engines, a 3.7 and a 5.6. The 3.7 has 330 horsepower. The 5.6 has a whopping 420 horsepower. So this makes this one of the fastest big sedans on the market. So under the hood, this particular one has the 3.7 liter V6. At 330 horsepower, this is more than many sedans on the market. Combined with a 7-speed automatic transmission and an automated all-wheel drive system, makes it a very quick, very stable car. In a luxury car, it's nice to have a vehicle that really responds well when you decide you do want to go. That's what this is all about. Very well balanced car. It's got lots of its weight towards the rear to make sure that we get a good balance. It gives good handling, even though it's a big luxury car as well. Xenon headlights, high beam and low beam, as well as fog lights, give us great view of the highway in front of us, whether the weather's inclement or not. Because we live in Edmonton, standard block heater is installed. We've hidden it away to make sure that it doesn't screw up the view of the outside of the car, but it is there when we need it. To go with big power, we of course have got to have great brakes. Behind the beautiful wheels on the car, we have vented disc brakes all the way around. This makes sure we get great braking in no matter what the weather. You'll notice that the new M has some beautiful lines on this. This is new for 2011. Replaces a little bit more boxy, but still beautiful style. There's lots of room, lots of space in here. Everything is well appointed so that we don't get lots of sound transmission into the car. Below that beautiful trunk, like all Infinitis, they come standard with dual exhaust. This is partially to help with airflow so the car gets better fuel economy and more power, but it's a good look thing too. Inside, a little bit of a unique interior. As you can tell by looking at it, very luxurious. Wood trim is standard on all of them. On this particular one, this has silver dust polished into the grain to make the grain come up and give it a little bit more luxurious feel. This car is packed with technology, starting with some things you'd expect in a luxury car: power windows, power door locks, power heated mirrors, power tilt and telescope on the steering wheel, 10-way power driver seat, 10-way power passenger seat, so even power lumbar support. The seats in the front are heated and cooled. So we have 3 positions of heat and 3 positions of cool. On your steering wheel, you've got Bluetooth audio control as well as voice recognition for the navigation system and cruise control on the other side. This has a unique cruise control system. It's an adaptive system. You can choose to run in regular cruise control or in the adaptive system, which will keep you away from other vehicles. So when a vehicle slows down in front of you, you don't have to take the cruise control off. It will just adapt automatically. Also, mounted above the inside mirror is an infrared camera that recognizes lane lines. So as you're driving along, if you do happen to drift out of your lane without signaling, the car will beep at you to tell you that perhaps you should be straightening out. If you've turned the secondary system on, it will also, if you drift out of your lane, vibrate the brakes on the opposite side to draw you back into the center of the lane. Very cool system. Combined with that, on the inside of the mirrors, a little light. Should somebody be in your blind spot, that light will come on, just to remind you that you need to look at that mirror to make sure that nobody's there. So it's called the blind spot warning system, really effective. Make sure that we're not moving over on somebody else. Our suspension system here has 4 settings on it. It has a sport, a normal, an economy, and a snow. So in the sport, stiffens up the suspension, changes the settings on the automatic transmission to give you a better sporty feel. The normal, of course, is great luxury when you're just cruising along. It will shift into a more sporty mode when we're going fairly hard. And there's an economy mode. So if you set it to eco, it will reduce the amount of shift you have within your car, reducing the number of shifts, trying to stay in economy mode all the time. In snow mode, it locks us in 50% front drive and 50% rear drive for dealing with deep snow. It also desensitizes the throttle, so you're less likely to spin your tires. On the center screen, full navigation system, backup camera displays there as well. We have a Bose audio system below that. This one has a surround sound system on it. So if you plug in a movie DVD, which has surround sound, the speakers on the rear of on the backs of the seats here will actually give you a surround sound sensation. This system works well for both the front and the back, so you can have 4 audiophiles in the car. Everybody's happy with the music. This has been the interior of the Infiniti M sedan. Hope you enjoyed it. My name is Mike Grayston. Please visit me at Ericksen Infiniti.